This week, Google released their new large language model, Gemini. That gives OpenAI's ChatGPT more competition, further highlighting how destructive the board drama at OpenAI was. Big competitors are gunning for them, and losing even a month of productivity is something no AI competitor can afford. But there's another piece of news from Google worth paying attention to, and that is the announcement of a new version of Alpha Code. The headline is that Alpha Code 2 outperforms 85% of human coders in solving competitive coding problems. Coding looks like a measure of brain power because it is challenging for humans. Like other tasks where humans are selected for high intelligence and trained to acquire a large body of knowledge and solve challenging problems, generative AI has the advantage of reading more code than a human could do in 1,000 lifetimes. Generative AI, in general, is good at producing code even when some of the English it produces would get you a B- in college writing class. Code is unambiguous compared with a human language. It is not a matter of taste. Generating code from a model can be tested against AI-generated tests. Generative AI is going to be very good at writing correct code, and Alpha Code is probably the current leader in coding AI. You can expect Alpha Code to be built into a number of coding tools called IDEs. An IDE is an integrated development environment, which is what coders use for code creation. This will be tremendously useful, especially in improving existing code and projects that are already developed in IDEs, and re-engineering systems, because generative AI will be good at understanding and critiquing existing code bases. But the IDE itself will start to get in the way of increased productivity. Normal humans don't casually start up an IDE the way they do a web browser or text editor. There's a lot to understand about how an IDE works, and how using a version control system like Git works, and how deploying code to app stores and cloud servers works. New kinds of coding tools will emerge to give non-coders access to AI code creation and enhance coding productivity, even more so, for experienced coders.